Patrick, welcome.
Thank you.
Then we are back to the GCS podcast, Grzegorz Coaching Show, and we back with some power here. Then I was looking forward to this one. I made that phone call to you a few weeks back, and I was like, Patrick, we need to see each other. I mean, I got a feeling that's the right thing to do. And we are here, and I'm really excited to see how it goes. But before we're gonna get there, what I do is a little warm up with every single one of my guests. Where they are like martial artists, people that know their way around violence. Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
And we talk about street self defense here. What is how to react on the street situations with people that are aggressive, lost, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Then I just wanted to see your view because you are the warrior of a god.
Yeah.
Man of God, and I just wanted to understand how you go around those things. And did you have any experiences by yourself? Did you met aggressive people in your life that you needed to deal with, and how did you deal with it? And over to you.
Right. I have had several occasions where I've been threatened by different people, and I've always dealt with it with the man upstairs I call the gaffer, or God in some people's names, and I put them at ease. I tell people, and it's sometimes frightening for these people, I tell them I love them. And it puts them right on the back foot. And they think, oh my God, what am I going to do here? This man stood in front of me, isn't scared of me. And I'm not scared of anybody because the gaffer's on my side. And they usually bow down, not literally bow, but do you know what I mean? It puts them straight back at ease. And that's the all I deal with it, because they obviously don't know or realise the anguish that it causes other people, because they're in such a bad place themselves. And I try to bring them through that with what I do, with my work, or what we do, I should say, because I work with him upstairs and many other guides.
Okay. Very interesting. That basically your weapon is love.
Yes.
And it works every single time.
Every time.
Yeah. It's very nice to see totally different approach to that subject then.
Yeah.
And, don't take me wrong. It is a beautiful thing to have that approach. But looking at people listening here and watching as well, do you have any good advice you can give to people when they come across people that, like you said, they are lost or aggressive or just unpredictable on the street? Especially, when we got our family around, that we're worrying about them against of us. Because, when we by ourselves, it feels like, it doesn't feel safer, but what I'm saying, less things to worry about.
Yeah.
But when you got family, it's a bit different angle then. Then any advice you can give to those people?
The hardest thing to be able to do in that situation is show no fear. Because if you show fear, that encourages the person that is attacking you, basically, because he's controlling you and your thoughts and the way you act. So I know it's easy to say, and I know it's hard to do, but if you show no fear, you'll succeed every time, because your heart's big enough to succeed, and that's where you work from, is your heart.
Nice. Okay, great. Any other advice you think you could give?
Just be aware of your surroundings at all times.
Okay.
And don't be afraid. And don't make their problems your problems. Because so many people make other people's problems their problems. And then they get into situations that they cannot control. So it's their problem, not your problem. If you want to fight, that's your problem.
Okay. Yes, I
agree.
agree.
Does that help?
Yeah, 100%. You're right in what you're saying. I mean, the fight is usually caused by anger. The anger is caused by whatever is going on in the person's head. But then going right now from the spiritual point of view, did you have any situations from, I wouldn't say like a demonic situations when you met evil spirits or whatever, but what I'm saying, those spiritual situations when people maybe they weren't like possessed, but something was wrong with them, and then you needed to kind of deal with it. Did you had those situations?
I've had a couple of those, and it's all to do with the conversation you have with that person.
Okay.
And it's amazing how aware you become very quickly. Because as you know, I work with spirit, and spirit often gives me the words. And I often think, where do those words come from?
Okay.
But then I realise it's from the gaffer upstairs. It's a bit like reading your menu.
Mm-hmm.
He gives you the words, and you tell that person that you're working with. I've only ever had one fight in my life.
Okay.
And he walked away. Because I asked him if he wanted me to start.
Okay. You want to share that story?
If you like.
Yeah, go on.
I was walking home from where I used to work. I used to work on nights in a factory in Bendix. So I was walking down to Hanham, where I lived. And this woman was walking in front of me about 20, 25 yards. I didn't take any notice because I was walking home.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, she went into this house on my walk. She went in, and the next minute her husband's out, and he headbutted me.
Oh.
Right? And he said, "Are you following my wife?" I said, "Sorry?" So he repeated what he said.
Mm-hmm.
And he sort of looked at me because I never blinked or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I just said to him, "Would you like me to start now?" He said, "No, that's all right, mate, sorry." Turned around and walked back in the house because I stood up to him.
Okay.
And so many people out there, they're bullies.
Mm.
And it's part of their life. It's the way they were treated when they were growing up.
Mm.
And then they pass it through.
Mm.
That's the only fight I've ever had in my life. And I never raised a fist or nothing.
Okay.
But I won that fight.
I understand, yeah. Thank you for sharing.
No, you're welcome.
Okay, then I think we're just gonna end here. Let's get into your story, and then we're just gonna go from there. Then thank you for those advices. They are really good. I reckon people are gonna take a lot from it. Then let's get to the episode.
Yeah.
If you enjoy watching this episode, please like, subscribe, comment, and share with whoever you know.